Imagine a basketball powerhouse where defense isn't just a strategy, it's the heartbeat of the team's identity. That's the Iowa State Cyclones under head coach TJ Otzelberger, a squad renowned for relentlessly chasing down opponents and consistently landing among the nation's elite in defensive metrics. But here's where it gets intriguing. As they gear up for the 2025-26 season, projections suggest they'll claim the number 2 spot in defensive rating, a crucial stat that quantifies how effectively a team stops the other side from scoring, often calculated by metrics like KenPom, trailing only their Big 12 foes, the Houston Cougars. And this is the part most people miss. Their defensive prowess hinges heavily on a single standout, a player whose absence can shake the foundations of their game plan. Let's dive into how one injury exposed some cracks in their armor, and what it reveals about their path to Otzelberger's lofty standards. At the core of Iowa State's defensive machine is point guard Tamin Lipsey, a preseason All-Big 12 team honoree, and a 2-time All-Big 12 defensive team selection. Widely regarded as the premier point-of-attack defender in men's college basketball, Lipsey is the linchpin who disrupts dribbles, anticipates passes, and sets an aggressive tone that rallies his teammates. Unfortunately, a knee strain sidelined him just weeks ago, forcing him to sit out the team's exhibition matchup against the Creighton Blue Jays. His impact was felt profoundly on both offense and defense. But defensively, the first half was a stark reminder of how much he anchors the unit. Without Lipsey directing the show, they were able to get some dribble handoffs and some weaves and some ball movement. We didn't do a good enough job getting into the basketball, so they had great space and pockets. This highlights a key basketball concept, defensive intensity, where players must actively close gaps and apply pressure to prevent easy drives to the basket, something Lipsey excels at orchestrating. But here's where the narrative flips, and it sparks a bit of controversy. The Cyclones transformed into a different beast in the second half, turning the tide with renewed vigor. After managing just 1 turnover in the opening frame, a turnover being a mistake like a steal or bad pass that shifts possession, they ramped up the heat, forcing 10 turnovers in the latter period, 7 of them steals. This aggressive push allowed them to unleash fast break opportunities against Creighton's unsettled defense, slicing the deficit to just 8 points and claiming a convincing 35-25 second-half victory. Otzelberger praised this comeback as a true reflection of the team's ethos. Obviously, clear to see the second half is who we are from an identity standpoint. We want to be disruptive. We want to turn people over. We did that at times, but I felt like we did a better job disrupting rhythm in that second half. For those new to the sport, disrupting rhythm means breaking an opponent's flow, whether through steals, forced mistakes, or relentless pressure, to make scoring harder and create counterattacks. Lipsey's injury undeniably created a void. He's not just a player, but a leader who influences the entire lineup on both ends of the court. His absence led to predictable ups and downs in performance, underscoring a potential vulnerability. Does the Cyclones' success hinge too heavily on one superstar? This raises eyebrows among fans and analysts. Some argue it's a sign of a well-coached team that can adapt, while others worry it's a recipe for inconsistency if injuries strike. Yet, there's a silver lining in this challenge. Freshman Killyan Toure stepped in as the starter, delivering a standout performance that earned accolades from coaches and boosted the team's confidence. Despite his lack of college experience, Toure handled the spotlight admirably, proving that the Cyclones have depth and potential for growth. It's a valuable lesson in resilience, showing how young players can rise to the occasion and contribute meaningfully, even in high-stakes moments. As Iowa State aims to embody Otzelberger's defensive ideal, this exhibition serves as a wake-up call. Their top ranking depends on consistency, even without Lipsey. But is this over-reliance on a single player a strength or a weakness? And what if the second-half surge indicates untapped potential rather than mere recovery? Do you think the Cyclones can maintain their defensive edge throughout the season? Or does Lipsey's absence reveal a deeper need for more balanced talent? Share your opinions in the comments. Let's debate whether this is a minor hiccup or a glimpse into bigger challenges ahead.